morning and welcome to my channel, Jules Garden Diaries. And I am sitting in my greenhouse and it's a bit of a jungle. If I quickly, well, I'll turn you around in a minute, but yes, I've sort of neglected the garden recently and I'm thinking I need to do an hour a day. So that's what I'm going to start and see if what you can do in an hour. So I'm going to do you a quick garden tour and then I'm going to come back and tackle the greenhouse. It's not too bad behind me because they're pretty green, those tomatoes, but if I turn you round the other way, you can see that these ones have all got mould on them, and I should think the whole greenhouse is full of spores and mould and what have you. So it's probably not healthy to even sit in here, but I've got the doors open and I'm going to pull all the tomatoes up. Now, I've looked on the internet and some people say you can compost the tomatoes when they're mouldy like that spores die when the plant's dead. Other people, I think it was the RHS, someone said that you shouldn't, you should burn them. So I'm not going to put them in my personal compost. I'm going to put them in my brown bin and I'll let the council deal with them, but yeah, and then they can worry about it. But for me, I'm going to just pull them up and get them out. Originally I thought I'd put it in the leaves to make leaf mould, but I don't think I'll chance it. So yeah, but I've still got some really big tomatoes on the plant, so I don't quite know what's going to happen to that. And I don't know why they've gone so mouldy, but anyway, we'll see. So I'm just going to drink my tea and then I'm going to get on with the garden tour. So as you can see, this is the greenhouse and I have some mouldy tomatoes. But then I have some few big ones at the back there, which I don't know if I can do anything with. So I will pick what I can. This doesn't seems to be more greenery than anything else. And as you can see, there's a little orange tree that's coming on. Some begonias there that I brought in. And if we walk outside, you can see the fish pond. And down the side here, there's some more tomatoes. Tomatoes up there. I've got tomatoes down the back there, which were really late going out. I've got some leeks growing, and then the rhubarb at the back. Which is all dying off now. And then there's potato plants that I need to dig up. Need to do weeding, all those brambles coming over. Not good. Then if we go back up here, I've got a few seeds and things. Cabbages, I think they are. Some nasturtiums that are fighting on. Some runner beans on the arch, which aren't doing very well. There's parsnips and carrots in there, but those ones at the end I think are doing all right. These ones seem to be all dying. Weeds. Nothing in those beds. I picked all those beds. They had beetroot and raw beans in. These all had garlic and leeks in. These had onions in down here, but they're all gone. And then that's my fruit cage. And then as you can see, I've got leeks there. I did have all runner beans and peas and things behind, but they've all gone now. This is my asparagus. So it was the first year, so I just let it. So I'm not sure what to do now. Do I just cut the bits off and it'll come up next year, or do I just let it die and do its own thing? And among that I've got some leeks as well. And then up the end here I've got some more tomato plants. all died off. A few little cherry tomatoes left. This was my lettuce bed and my spinach bed, and there's a tiny bit of chard left, and these all had cabbages and Brussels sprouts and cauliflowers, which were eaten alive by the cabbage butterfly. I've never seen so many caterpillars in my life in one place. And that's the chickens. They're all molting at the moment, so they look a right sorry sight. Yes, so this is what I'm got to clear out. So and this is just the veg area. Obviously the main garden could do with a tidy as well, but for the moment I'm going to start with the greenhouse, so I'll see you in a bit. Right, so I've opened both doors on the greenhouse to let as much air in as possible, and I'm now going to strip the tomato plants. can see. So I will get back to you when I completely sorted this corner. Right, so my hour's up. I'm shattered. I'll turn you around and show you what I've done so far. Right, so that was the bed here that was covered in the most mouldiest of tomatoes, and that has all been weeded and pulled up. I need to dig it over and what have you. I also need to wash the windows and that, because they obviously, the tomato plants were leaned up against them, so there might be mould on there, but they're gone. Then over this side I've just got so far, and I've got a dog, take the dog for a walk now and have lunch, but that was when my hour. I managed to fill up 3 of these, so of tomato plants. Obviously I haven't tidied. The floor needs tidying, the sticks need to go into the shed, the table needs tidying. Still a lot to do, but I've made a lot of progress when you think how messy it was and how that area looks good, and that's just in an hour. So all the plants, tomato plants, are out. So that's just in an hour. So it just shows what you can do in an hour. I'm going to try and do an hour a day, minimum of an hour a day, and hopefully get on top of the veg plot. Well, thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll join me on my next hour out in the garden. Bye for now.